Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Uh-oh, I'm naked. Thinking right out here in my lab while I do what I do for you. Yeah, I got my Sunday clothes on. They call them church clothes, okay? So, yeah, I still remember them days. All right, had a good day at church. But let's get to the lesson. I got a good one for you today. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message, story for life. I give life lessons. Numbers say you tune in and receive them. Hope they're working out for you. Got a good thing going. I appreciate you too. Let's ride. Right Thinker's mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself spiritually, becoming conscious of who you are. Know thyself. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. These are things that you can practice to make that happen for you. My mission is for you to know thyself. All right, thinkers, you need to know who you are. So my goal is to give you the information and put you in a position to do just that. No other agenda do I have. I'm here for just that. I do what I do to enlighten you. Let's go. Know thyself is the question I asked. It's rhetorical, but you should have an answer for yourself. Okay? A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I appreciate you too. A person who knows not and believes that they know, dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I'm in the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. If I think of know thyself, until my eye be true. Today I want to give a lesson. It's going to be a little intense, maybe a little above some people here, but I give lessons to those who want truth and knowledge. That's what I give you. So today we're going to talk about the mystical name of the essence of our essence. What's the name? What's in the name? Okay, so let's talk about that. Yeah, my name is the my name is an ancient Egyptian philosophy, which means to what? Understand the essence of a thing, which is us, human beings. We need to know the name of our essence. Hopefully that's the lesson I'm gonna get across to you. Okay, so in essence, so everything that comes into existence receives what? A name. When kids are born, we name them. And then this thing is known. When you name something, you know it. However, there is a what? A higher essence. There we go. Within all objects, which is unknown. Sound familiar? Amen. The hidden one. But you have modern physics, watch this, that understands this much. Matter is not solid and does not have a permanent existence. We all know that, but they know that energy, mass, and time are all relative. Energy can't be reproduced, can't be destroyed. It can only be transferred. The spirit that's in us is pure energy. That's the light that's in us. So understand that concept. It will be a lot easier to get the metaphors and the concepts if you get understanding what energy is, okay? These teachings, watch this, were already understood where I got it from in ancient Egypt thousands of years before the development of what we call now quantum physics in modern times. Today we find stuff out through study and science that the ancients already knew. I don't want to seem to be like I know everything, but no, I haven't gotten anything from you guys tending to the brain, the body, anything that's new. All y'all do is confirm what I already knew. So I'm just saying. Now, knowing of two types of what? You can have vast knowledge about subjects, and I do, but about right thinking philosophy, which what I master, and other subjects such as spiritual writings, the scripture, like Medjugorje, the hieroglyphics that y'all know, and spiritual science. But this is all proven, theurgy, all proven what the philosophical concepts of our ancients already knew. According to them, however, watch this self-knowledge is only useful, what I call, in what? The real world. Where's the real world? The practical, everyday world. That's why when you practice right thinking philosophy, you need to do it every day. I ain't saying go up to the mountain. I ain't saying go to a retreat. Like, no, you can live in around everybody and do what you need to do for you, and you'll see it works too. I've proven that also. Now, in the real world, which means what? Having and using this mystical, aka spiritual knowledge, means understanding what? The very essence of all existence, aka God. With right thinking philosophy knowledge mastered, what'll happen? You will be transformed into a knower. You're no longer a what? Believer. This is why I don't deal with religious concepts, because it's only going to keep you in the belief mode. Right thing philosophy gets you to know gnosis, to know God, not to just believe in him. So I'm big on that concept. So when you're a knower, watch this, of thyself, again, you and God are one. Once you know that, and this kind of knowledge you will become what makes you become conceptually one with your higher essence of yourself, aka again, God. We are spiritual beings. God is spirit. So we are spiritual because we are of God, having a human experience. We're in a physical body, which is limited to the five senses that we use, six if you're a right thinker. But it's all understanding that we are humans having spiritual beings, having a human experience. And as humans, we want to become what? Enlightened, illuminated beings, which is having knowledge of self through studying, living virtuous, righteous lifestyle. Simple. Why don't we advocate that? I know why, but I ain't going to that lesson right now. If I get a chance to have a platform where I can elaborate, I got a whole bunch of issues to deal with. Y'all don't want that. So let me get back to the lesson, sorry. But the whole point is you to become knowledgeable of your higher self, God. That's why, watch this, as right thinkers, you're seeking what? To transform yourself into your higher form of yourself, aka becoming God conscious or Nihas, know thyself with the highest spiritual knowledge that you can obtain. Open up the chakras. Once you get the third eye open, the seventh one just becoming Haru. Don't teach that either. They know that what happened. That's why. Okay, they get you to the sixth level. Seventh is on you. Like masonry, 32 degrees. The 33rd is on you. It's honorary. All that nonsense. Ask Uncle Ruckus about fraternities. He'll tell you about them guys. All right, you got three planes of existence. Now, the first is the major plane. You got three major planes of existence. They are first, the human existence occurs on the physical plane, the top. Okay. The second realm is where the gods and goddesses dwell. They call it the astral plane. Okay, the pet. Then you got the realm of spirits, is what they call the casual plane. That's where all enlightened spirits go. And idea to go beyond the what? The casual plane lies the absolute, aka Duality, the afterlife. Okay. Well, they got Amenta, Eratia, all these places that exemplify that spiritual place, Field de Reeds, whatever you want to call it, but it's a place where the spirits go to hang out for eternity, okay, which transcends all the planes, okay? That's the highest level you can reach to. You got dimensions, That's the fourth and fifth dimension. The fourth dimension is the spiritual realm anyway. All right, so here you go. That's where, guess who? Ra resides. In the quick lesson, in the concept of this judgment day, when you pass the scales of Maya, a judgment, you're going to go off and be with Ra. Osiris, excuse me. You're going to be with Osiris, who represents Ra in the flesh. But the spiritual realm is Ra. Okay? Now, when you discover your true name, and right thing is this is your goal to what? Have knowledge of self. That's mixing the spirit and the material as a metaphor that relating to what? The reunification of the opposites of poles, which comprise creation. When creation was started, singular, Ra by himself. After that, you have Shu Tefnut, air, moisture, Geb, Nut, earth, heaven. Everything opposite, Osiris, Isis, Set, Nephthys. And then you bring in Haru, earth, the grown one, they have a conversation, but it's all about pairs, opposites. That's where we're going with this now. The first thing Ra did when he came out the noon was create what? Order, balance. And that's what you need to have in your life. Watch this. Here you come. Now, when there is vibration in the matter, now the world exists as a what? Duality, aka Maya, with what? Opposite poles. You know it better as the yin and the yang. Okay? But we have positive, negative, attraction, repulsion, yes, no, up, down, in and out, etc. Okay, so this shows you that there are pairs of opposites in creation itself, and your mind operates within this understanding, or it should. That's thinking, right? Thinking is being able to function and understand in that mindset and study and learn. Watch this. Now, the ignorant ones, and the most important form of duality, the ignorant ones who are non-informed of the important form of what? Duality, which is how all these ignorant ones operate. Mind, in the mindset. Watch this. In all unenlightened human beings is individuality. When you are egoistic, all you know is I and me. When you're enlightened to I am, you know it's all about we, us, you and the higher self, opposites, okay? Understand that when you have the spirit and the conscious working together, I call it heart coherence. Now you know that this is connected and they work in harmony. Now you got something to work with to get you where you want to go. And watch this. All individuals, watch this, all ignorant beings are individually thinking, me, I. So what happens? Individual, separate, they think they're individuals, separate and distinct from what? The rest of the world. Each person, they different, even from, God. If you got God outside of you, you got problems. The duality of the opposites also refers to what? Male and female, up and down. You can't have one without the other. Here, there, yes, no, etc. But remember, before creation came into existence, we had the noon, we had the abyss, we had nothing going on, total chaos, all potential, but nothing really happening. But when Ra made the vibration, that's when creation started to come into existence. Watch this. And there was, at that time, no opposites. Well, why? Because that time there was no difference in nothing. There was just the one singular essence, aka primeval ocean, or we know it as when he came out, Ra. Hope you got something out the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. I got more for you. It's lessons time. I got some more for you. Stay tuned. I got you.